incumbent Barnaby Joyce. I'm John Wolfe and that's the regional news.
2TM weather.
Good morning. It's currently 22 degrees this Thursday. Going to be warming up to 38 for today. Possible chance of showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon. The fire danger rating is high and the UV index extreme, so be sun safe outdoors. Partly cloudy for tomorrow, 37 degrees and 37 degrees expected for both Saturday and Sunday. And both days sunny, partly cloudy. A great weekend to soak up the last little bit of the Tamworth Country Music Festival. That's the latest local news and weather. You are now up to date.
This is Tamworth Fest Festival coverage with Sinead. Thanks to McDonald's. Check out the interactive McDonald's space in Fitzroy Street, 1287 2TM.
And back on the breakfast show this Thursday, as I mentioned earlier, it is day 7 of the festival. Can you believe it? It's been a real thrill and a pleasure to be welcoming so many familiar faces into our 2TM studio, and it's wonderful to have another joining us this morning, Tania Nichamin.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you, darling?
I'm very well. How are you?
Oh, I'm tired.
I feel like there's a dad joke in there somewhere. Nice to meet you, tired. Oh, look, I think it's just the theme, this stage of the festival. For a lot of people, it's been a big one this year.
Yeah.
The crowds have been up.
Yeah.
It's been massive.
It's crazy out there.
It is
It's
wonderful to
exciting,
see.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But nice to see your smiling face this morning.
Thank you so much.
And I have to ask, how many festivals is it for you?
This is only my second.
Only your second?
I come to the academy last year. That was my first.
Yes.
And I've previously was a bit of a sort of rock acoustic chick, you know, but I grew up on country music through Dad. So we never came to the festival when Dad played up here because, you know, his band came up, shot to pieces, and they just, you know, had the time of their lives. They weren't bringing their kids.
I was surprised. I thought maybe you might have been in tow.
No. We weren't allowed. So, it's only my second one, but it's amazing.
Yeah, and it's going to be a big one for you with the big launch.
Yes, album launch on Friday at the press. Tomorrow. 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I've got my band arriving today from the Gong, and so that's exciting. And my son does a little feature. He plays trumpet on This Is Our Love Song, and my cousin plays cello on This Is Our Love Song, and my auntie's a backup singer. So it's a very close family affair, as well as 2 of the guys from Shot to Pieces are in the band as well, from Dad's band. So I feel very loved and supported with
That's
my
special.
little band, you know. So we're all excited. They're all pumped. They can't wait to get here.
Yeah, that's going to be special to see. So it's the album launch. It's at the press. Yes. Now, the last time we spoke, Tania, was off the back of the release of Bigger the Hoops.
Yes.
The music video
Yes.
wasn't out at that stage.
It's out now.
It is out now. And as you said to me, it was a lot of fun.
Yes.
And you could see that joy, the energy captured, you know, in those couple of minutes of that official music video.
Yeah, that couple of minutes that took 15 hours. It was the biggest production I've ever done. There was 15 on the film shoot, on the film crew. And we had, I think, 12 line dancers choreographed and 25 extras. And my mum and my sisters are in it, and my stepdaughter and my niece was all the girls, you know, mum's friends. So it was a real range of ages and all different types. So it was the best day, and I also it's a bit cheesy, you know. So there's a moment in the film clip where I said, "Oh look, I really want to have a Beyonce moment, you know, when my hair's blowing." But then when the camera pans back, it's 2 girls holding leaf blowers, you know, creating my Beyonce moment in the barn for the hoedown. So, you know, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I know when I spoke to you about that song, that's what you said. You just wanted it to be sort of a kick up your heels, have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
And
don't take yourself seriously.
Yeah.
Just go for it, you know, and be yourself. And there's only one of you, and wear the hoops, honey.
Yes, and can I just say I'm impressed with these hoops that I'm seeing this morning.
These also pick up foxtails, so.
Oh, and that they are big hoops.
They are a bit problematic when you give people a hug and a kiss. They usually ends up in their mouth or
get a
hook onto their ear or something. But anyway.
Now I've got a copy of the record in my hand, and also a literal copy of a record because you've got vinyl.
Yes.
You've got it on vinyl.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
So I've always loved vinyl. Grew up, Dad's got heaps of. I've just inherited 5 crates of vinyl, as we were saying before. There's just something about it when it's like tangible and you hold it in your hands and you read the things and look at the picture. It's just different. It's a different experience to pressing play on your phone. And I did a coloured vinyl, which I love, green colour that matches my kitchen. That was important. So I don't know. I love vinyl. It's just the experience of putting a record on and, reading all the stuff on the cover.
And reading all the stuff on the cover, you've got the A side, the B side. There's 8 amazing tracks on this record, and I mean working with some like the people behind the scenes to make this dream possible. It must have been good to have those people kind of in your back pocket on your team.
Yep. So my producer Michael Carpenter, he was a big. He produced the whole album. He played majority of the instruments on the songs, and then I had Anthony Snape. I co-wrote Sunsets with him, so he come and played on Sunsets and sang the most beautiful harmonies. Honestly, that man, his voice is divine. And I remember when I heard them for the first time, I messaged him and I said, thank you so much for the harmonies and making me sound like a homeless person, because his voice is just unbelievable. It's surreal. So, he's on there. And who else have I got?
And Sunsets also, just for those 2TM listeners that may not recall, but it made it onto our 2TM Australian Country Music Chart last year.
Yes.
Sunsets. So that I know that was a very special song when we spoke about that as well, speaking of your late father as well.
Well, I wrote that with Anthony Snape after the Academy, went back and wrote that. And, it is a special song. And people connect with it because, when you lose we don't talk about it. We don't talk about when we lose someone. And I think seeing someone, we field out in the sunsets every day. And it feels nice. It's comforting. To think of him in that nice way. And then other people have reached out and said, I feel my nana in the sunsets. In fact, I met a girl in Bali and I played her the song and she burst into tears and she said, I feel my nana in the sunsets. And she's from WA. She's arriving today to come to the album launch.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that phenomenal?
With her dad. She said, it's been a bucket list. You know what? We're coming. We're coming to watch you. This was meant to be. Oh, my God, that's amazing. So I'll have 2 people there, at least.
What is it like when you get that sort of response?
It's awesome. It's awesome because it's just storytelling. You're just relaying our feelings or something that's happened to us into music. And sometimes you can put into music what you can't say in a normal conversation. It's too hard. But as creative people, I find it's an outlet, and, it's easier sometimes to sing about it than it is to talk about it.
Yeah. And I'm looking in the credits of the record as well, and I see like the name of Kevin Bennett is mentioned, track number 4, Love It Tonight. So
we're going to play that today.
Yeah, wonderful. And then there's also the song dedicated to your boy Isaiah, which is Good Man. That's track number 6.
Yes, that's probably because it's about my son, but that's my favourite song on the album, Good Man. Actually, when we recorded it, Michael Carpenter had a couple of moments when I was in the vocal booth. He's like, sorry, can you just give me a moment? And he was getting a bit choked up, and we finished, and he said, just give me 20 minutes, I'll go over the comps. And he came out the back and he was bawling his eyes out. He said, what have you done? What have you done? You've hit a nerve. This is like so beautiful. And I think this Good Man will connect with mums with sons.
Yeah.
Because there's something about a mother-son thing. So that connection, and, that's pretty... Get your tissues out for that one.
So you have to be prepared for that when you go to the album.
Don't be driving a vehicle.
But or when you go to the album launch. But you said you're going to perform Lover Tonight,
Yes.
which is track number 4. And on harmonies in the credits, there's a gentleman by the name of Kane Vincent.
Yeah, I've never heard of him. No.
But the guy that's actually sitting in the studio with us, Tanya,
I just clicked my
he
fingers.
sort of he looks very familiar. He kind of looks like Kane Vincent.
It is him.
She dragged me out of bed.
Kicking and screaming.
Kane, you've brought your guitar in to accompany Tanya this morning.
I am a surrogate band member just for the morning.
You know, can I just say, I think it's so wonderful because I also recognise another name, Cody Walker, on the credit list. And I just think it's phenomenal because all of you were at the Academy
And that's when we all
last year.
Yeah.
And I just think it's so special to see the bonds
Yeah.
and the friendships made at the Academy of Country Music continue past
Yep.
the Academy.
Yep.
It is so wonderful to see that. So
I think it's such a full-on experience at the Academy. Like, it's intense. 2 solid weeks, 12-hour days. And unless you go through it, no one else really understands what it's like.
Yep,
And
yep.
that bonds us all.
Yeah.
You know, and it's an emotional experience. It's a I don't want to sound cheesy, but it's a journey.
yeah.
And, you know, I think we cried every day, Kane and I, sometimes twice a day. But it is because you're talking about, you know, I talk about Dad and Kane, everyone opens up and you're in a safe space to do
Yes.
that. And then they put you in this position, and I had never done much co-writing. It's very scary to sit in a room with someone you don't know and write a song, particularly if it's about something that's really special to you. So,
Yeah.
and they kind of, right, you're in this room with Kevin Bennett and you're going to write a song. Off you go. And I'm, oh my God. And we wrote Lover Tonight.
Yeah.
And he's a killer writer. So,
Well, I would. I really would love to hear this song. So, Tanya,
yeah.
take it away.
I'm just sitting on top of the world, knowing you'll be my lover tonight. I feel in my heart everything's gonna be alright. Now I'm speeding on down the highway. His hands on the wheel, they're gonna hold you tight. 'Cause my baby, you'll be my lover tonight. I see the road signs flashing by, makes me wonder how our love can be so strong. Oh, it ain't no mystery, I'm loving history. It feels so right, can't be wrong. I'm just sitting on top of the world, knowing you'll be my lover tonight. I feel in my heart everything's gonna be alright. Now I'm speeding on down the highway, his hands on the wheel, gonna hold you tight. 'Cause my baby, you'll be my lover tonight. I see the big bright city lights, another overnight. This is what I do. I'm tired of talking on the telephone, feeling all alone. I just wanna be with you. Now I'm sitting on top of the world, knowing you'll be my lover tonight. I feel in my heart everything's gonna be alright. Now I'm speeding on down the highway, his hands on the wheel, are gonna hold you tight. 'Cause my baby, you'll be my lover tonight. Even though my music takes me far away, you're the only song inside my heart to stay. Yeah. on top of the world, knowing you'll be my lover tonight. I feel in my heart everything's gonna be alright. Now I'm speeding on down the highway, 'cause hell's on the wheel. I'm gonna hold you tight, 'cause my baby, you'll be my lover tonight. Now I'm speeding on down the highway, these hands on the wheel are gonna hold you tight, 'cause my baby, and my baby, you'll be my lover tonight. Oh my baby, you'll be my lover tonight. Oh my baby, you'll be my lover
What an incredible performance. Tania Nichamin.
Thank you.
Joining us on 1287 2TM and on harmonies and backing vocals there and guitar.
Very croaky morning voice there.
Kane Vincent.
Well done, Kane. Thank you.
No, that is amazing. Now, Tania, all the details we need to know about the album launch event. So tomorrow at the Press, what time does it start again?
Starts at 2 o'clock, so Cody Walker is on first, he's supporting, and Kane is doing a set as well. And then my band's on at 3 to 5 for a banging afternoon. And we're at Fan Zone this afternoon at 3:30 as well.
Wonderful.
So if anyone's in town, come on down.
Yeah, and is the press event ticketed?
No, free.
It's
free.
free. So there you go. You got no excuse.
No excuses.
And you got to get that front row seat. Otherwise, Tania Tamworth's going to be there, and you want to be her there.
She's made a couple of appearances, I have to say. She pops up.
So she has been around?
She's been around.
There's been a few sightings?
There's been a couple of sightings, yes.
Of
she
Tania.
ran away from TC Cassidy yesterday. That was quite funny.
Tania, thank you so much for popping in, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
On this record. It's absolutely brilliant, and I would encourage everyone to grab a copy.
Yeah, so they go to
as well.
tanianichamin.com and they can get one and I can send it to them.
Wonderful. Will you sign it too?
Of course.
There we go. Make sure you grab a copy. Tania, thanks so much for your time this morning.
Thank you, darling. Thank you.
And our festival coverage continues very soon here on 1287 2TM, all thanks to McDonald's.
Centrepoint Tamworth has you covered for all of your back-to-school needs. Get the kids professionally fitted for quality